What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Guys, we are getting very close to the wire here where we're going to have a break in the direction of cryptocurrency movements as well as the S&P 500. It could be as early as today, if not in the next couple of days max. Reason being is because we're starting to see a lot, if not all, the major cryptocurrencies, including the S&P 500, retest critical resistance levels on all the markets. As you guys know, yesterday we made a video super quickly, just want to show you guys that, where we talked about watch out for this. You can see right here in the video, our price of Ethereum shot all the way up and is now literally retesting and just bouncing, pinging right off the daily moving averages. And this goes far beyond just Ethereum here. As you guys can see within the S&P 500, we've managed to explode up in price, and we're now currently retesting the moving averages on the S&P 500. It goes beyond the S&P. Bitcoin has shot up and exploded from its bottom support all the way to top resistance, retesting, you guessed it, its daily moving averages. Ethereum retesting its daily moving averages. XRP just slightly broke above its moving averages here inside an ascending fractal, which looks beautiful, by the way, but the problem is we're getting extremely close to its top resistance, its major resistance, which are all major signs of potential correction and a dip in the price. However, there is a potential golden cross forming right now on XRP, which could allow the prices to swing up higher, but there's a lot of things in the air. We have to talk about the possibilities of a breakdown and the possibilities of a break up within all these major cryptocurrencies here, and how we can go around capitalizing off these runs if, however, they do break. Regardless, they will see big volume coming in. It's either coming into the markets, allowing us to explode to the upside, or leaving the markets and watching us, pretty much just fall to the downside pretty rapidly. Now, guys, with that being said, we are still doing our crypto coin display giveaway completely free. I have to set it up soon, but completely free. All you have to do to win one of these brand new free $130 crypto coin ticker displays is just comment your favorite cryptocurrency down below, as well as comment subscribe. So that could be XRP as your favorite, Bitcoin, Shiba, Tether. Let me know what it is and maybe we'll review it, but also make sure to comment subscribe, as I will be checking, and if you're not subscribed, you won't win. Otherwise, today's video is brought to us by FREEMOON, a continued sponsor here on the channel. FREEMOON makes the world a freer place while generating yield and liquidity by simply holding the FREEMOON coin in your wallet, and you will get more. As you guys can see here, Fight for Freedom, 5% of every transaction is donated to Julian Assange and Ross Ulbricht, who will explain who they are. It's WikiLeaks, and as well as Silk Road, which we'll talk about later if you guys aren't familiar with that, as well as 3% of every transaction automatically redistributed to existing token holders, and 2% of every transaction put back into the liquidity pool. So guys, more information about FREEMOON will be at the end of today's video, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So I heard you guys yesterday saying that I spend a little bit too much time talking about everything else. Not doing that today. We're diving right into the technical analysis, back on track now that I've moved in. So you guys can see top 10 cryptocurrencies. Markets are still consolidating, but if anything, markets are starting to break up. Actually, Cardano looks really good. Let me know if you guys, even Doge looks really good, but Cardano's up 35% in the last 7 days and 16% today. Let me know if you guys want to see a Cardano review coming up soon. I know you guys still want me to bring back Shiba Inu. We will be doing Shiba Inu. I just need to settle in a little bit more before I start doing 2 videos a day. But Dogecoin here is up 10.6%, 15.27. Shiba is up 2.2 or 2.48. Nothing really to pay attention to with that one. That's pretty much following the rest of the markets, but it's mainly Cardano and Doge exploding here. Otherwise, all these other cryptocurrencies are only floating up about 1-2%. So the reason this video is so important, guys, is because look at the way these formations are on these major cryptocurrencies, as well as the S&P. S&P opens in 30 minutes and we'll get pretty much a deciding factor as to which direction we're going to be moving to. Ideally, as you can see when I zoom in, there's a lot of uncertainty here, and we are bouncing off the top resistance or the top support of this daily moving average here, where we may, if we start to pump up a little bit, actually see a golden cross opportunity on the daily moving averages, which would allow us to continue to scale higher, which is obviously everything that we want to see happen here. The problem is we are caught up and intertwined within this moving average. That's the main focal point of the video. Now, we've already bought into the S&P, so there's really nothing we can do besides dollar cost average in case we do decide to dip lower. But looking at these other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, which we'll talk about in a second here, Bitcoin has managed to break bullish outside side, we managed to fly up from 37K all the way up to retesting 43.4K. Problem is we've drawn on a symmetrical triangle here. You can see this clear as day. I'm just going to circle the points of retest here on numerous occasions where the prices have battled this moving average on numerous occasions here. So you can see we've had it back in February, beginning of February, mid-February, end of February, early March, and then here we are again, end of March right now, March 24th here, we're retesting this moving average. This is a problem zone. And the reason I'm pushing this so much is there will be a big volume spike regardless. Either we're going to see a spike to the upside if we can manage to break through this moving average here, or we're going to see a big volume dump, which is going to probably pull us down to 38K. I'd probably say I'm like 70-30 on a drop, 70% bearish that we're going to see a small short-term correction. Unless we break through it. I feel like it's way too early to actually get a breach in the moving averages in this symmetrical triangle that's forming here. So I'd be very shocked if we do break and we'll buy on long, but there's a bigger chance of a short opportunity coming here that will obviously capitalize on Bityard. But you can see Ethereum too is having a lot of problems in this moving average right here. Major resistance here. XRP getting very close to its moving average up top here, or sorry, its resistance here, and then Bitcoin retesting here. So really, oops, I hate when I double click on that. So really what we're dealing with right now is if we go to XRP, we'll just start with this and then we'll talk about the other cryptos. This is what you have to pay attention to here. The weekly charts. On the daily, we look good. On the daily charts for XRP, we look really good. The problem is when you scale out and start paying attention to these other, symmetrical triangles or downtrends, or just the bigger pattern overall on XRP, you can see we're retesting a very strong and vital resistance. Understand back in 2021, mid 2021 here was when we really saw the first breakout within XRP in a long time. And then we've been consolidating downwards. And every single time that we've retested this top resistance, we've wicked above it. Yeah, cool. But we closed the weekly below it. Every single time. It's just massive rejection and major resistance off this downtrend here. But here we are again, and you can see there is a support that we tend to fall down to. But you can see after consolidating back up, we're not only intertwined within this moving average, which is acting as a major resistance for and a major catalyst for XRP, but this is a major resistance level on this downtrend here. And ideally, we're probably not going to break through it. Once again, it's very easy to make a conservative trade on this, although there is a bullish cross on the MACD, which is nice. Regardless, we have to plan for the possibilities of a dump like this or a break. So what I plan on doing is buying in once confirmed whether or not we can confirm breaking below or above this resistance. So if we see prices on the weekly close us at like 90 cents, close us at maybe 93 cents, anything above this downtrend here where it's a candle, a weekly candle that closes, that would be enough for me to say, hey, we're probably going to buy in long. 94 cents would be perfect. We close at 94 cents. We've confirmed a actual weekly candle and not just a wick above this major resistance, and we'll head on over to Bityard here and we'll go to XRP, and as quickly as we can sell short, we'll buy in long. So you can see, just setting this up, if we jump to the weekly here, you can see the major catalyst that's forming right now on XRP. We just clearly draw a downtrend. It's beautiful. It's clear as day. It's obvious. It's beautiful. There's a clear uptrend. There's a clear downtrend. Something along the lines of this. I'm not going to make it perfect for right now, but you can clearly see what it is that we're dealing with here. So there's a major downtrend and a major uptrend that all comes together at some point. But if we manage to break the cycle early and we manage to see the price of XRP break us through this top resistance, break us through our 25-day moving averages here, then we could see a swing. Then we could see the possibilities of a break to the upside here. Not sure why the 99-day move, I guess XRP wasn't on Bityard for long enough, but you can see here we would easily buy in if we break through the 25-day moving average. We close at about 94, 95 cents. We buy in, we put in a long position, a market order, type in the amount that we want. Let's say we did 10x leverage. We type in the amount of margin we want. We click buy long with expectations of seeing prices run to the upside. Vice versa, we get rejected off this resistance here. We're going to expect to see a dump back down to like 59, 69 cents here. Then we literally type a short and we click short position. That's what we have set up. Not only that, guys, on Bityard, but we can use this to trade Bitcoin, SHIB, Cardano, all these other cryptocurrencies. You can also earn free cryptocurrency on Bityard by signing up in the link in the description below. You then click mystery box and click get free crypto. That's their promotion for this month. And then you can daily mine cryptos, and they even have a demo account that you guys can trade around with, which is super cool. Regardless, as you guys can see, that's what we're dealing with on XRP. We're literally down to the wire here. There's going to be a big play coming any second now. You guys just have to be prepared. We're either going to be rejecting off this and correcting, and you guys can short, or breaking above that major resistance and buying in long. You can see it here. We're forming this ascending fractal. Doesn't seem to end until like the end of this month, like March 31st, the last time. But we are seeing a potential bullish cross. This might happen, the golden cross, and that could allow us to break through. It's very possible, but we don't know at this point. The other cryptocurrencies aren't looking too good as well. Once again, whether we break bullish or bearish is irrelevant from the fact that we will be making a big trade coming very soon. Either we get rejected off these resistances, because now we have a price ceiling and a moving average that are both extremely problematic here, and we're going to fall detrimentally, probably down to 25.35 from 3 grand on Ethereum. We'll then go over to XRP, click on ETH, which is right here, and we'll short this. But they're all forming symmetrical triangles. It's very, very clear. We could literally just draw the uptrend like this on the coin. We then draw the downtrend like this, something along the lines of this, but you can clearly tell what it is that we're dealing with here. And that could easily break us to the downside. You can also see the horizontal line. This is the major resistance that we're dealing with. So this could pop us lower if it, if we do decide to, break downwards. So you can see it looks like this more so, just adjusting and tweaking the Ethereum chart here. You can see that's kind of the similar pattern here. We have something a little different, but regardless, this would easily break bearish and we could easily tumble lower, which opens a short opportunity. Or if we can confirm breaking above, let's say we close the daily candle at like 31.78, we're going to break bullish, which is pretty exciting. Lastly, for Bitcoin, very similar pattern, down to the wire, believe it or not here. Bitcoin is now currently retesting this moving average here, which could either, break us back down to bottom support, down to like 38K, 38.7, or we break bullish and swing us to the upside. Regardless, tons of resistance, tons of rejection, downtrends, resistances, price ceilings, moving averages, all pulling the price downwards. There's a good chance we're not going to break through this, and we could tumble lower. Why do I keep doing that? And we could tumble lower just like that. So you guys can see the two plays that we're dealing with. This is what we've been waiting for. We don't like to trade inside these, resistances here, or inside these, trends, because it doesn't really open up much opportunity to buy and long. To short like this isn't much of a run. We don't know if we're going to continue to pump up. We don't know if we're going to continue to pump down. We don't know, and it's not really much volume or aggression. But when we hit key resistance levels, that could signal big flash dumps or big flash pumps very quickly. So that's what we have to pay attention to. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. S&P can do a very similar thing also, in line retesting moving averages. It's incredible to see S&P, Bitcoin, Ethereum, practically XRP all retesting daily moving averages. Otherwise, guys, that's enough for today's video. Definitely make sure to partake in the crypto coin display. And I do want to talk a little bit more about FREEMOON with you. I want to give a huge shout out to FREEMOON for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, both WikiLeaks and the Silk Road were early adopters of Bitcoin. Julian Assange is the founder of WikiLeaks, which is an international nonprofit organization that publishes news leaks and classified media provided by anonymous sources. And Ross Ulbricht created the first darknet market, the Silk Road, as an exercise in free market capitalism, a website where users were free to post and buy whatever they felt necessary, so long as no party was being harmed. Now, these pioneers helped spread the adoption of Bitcoin and its use cases during its precarious early years. And because of this, the cryptocurrency community is forever indebted to these high-profile trailblazers, and the people at FREEMOON have found a way to pay back that debt. Now, inspired by cutting-edge tokenomics, they have combined cryptocurrency's final destination of the moon with the cause of freedom for its earliest advocates, and the result is FREEMOON. Now, FREEMOON's protocol appeals to both the altruist and the hodler, and FREEMOON works as a deflationary token. After each buy and sell transaction, a 10% transaction fee is subtracted and will be distributed as follows. Now, 5% of the transaction will be split evenly into a single treasury address and will be donated to the legal defenses of Julian Assange and Ross Ulbricht, and funds will also be manually remitted periodically. Now, the other 3% of every transaction will be automatically redistributed to existing token holders via reflection, and then the last 2% of every transaction is put back into the liquidity pool, and LP tokens are burned, creating a deflationary supply. Now, FREEMOON is programmed to reward holders while increasing both liquidity and value, and they've also burned all of the developer tokens and founder tokens after launch, which is 20% of the supply, and sent it to a black hole address, and as the address also participates dissipates in the protocol, it will then eventually accumulate more tokens, thereby effectively removing them from circulation. Now guys, there's no limit to the burn, and the black hole will actually keep growing, increasing the scarcity of FREEMOON. And having tokens being burnt from both buyers and sellers is what gives deflationary tokens a special advantage over other tokens. Now doing this actually stabilizes the price relatively early, meaning that there is really a buffer against large sell-offs of the coin. And for further price stability, FREEMOON will use DX lock to restrict 40% of the supply for a duration of 4 years. Now their total supply consists of 1 quadrillion, with 200 trillion burn dev tokens, 400 trillion for community and marketing, and 400 trillion for DX lock or contract lock. Now, FREEMOON recognizes the magnitude of its mission, and it is one they can't actually accomplish alone. So to incentivize participation, they've actually set aside tokens to help grow their community, and FREEMOON will actually allocate tokens to platforms and entities who share their values. And in the past, powerful movements have grown from people connecting with like-minded people and moving in harmony toward a shared goal. And with a just cause like theirs, they believe the crypto community can actually come together for 2 of its early pioneers and heroes. Now, this cause is ultimately about community. FREEMOON wants to be a meme with a meaning. So guys, with all that being said, for more information about the FREEMOON token, definitely make sure to check out the links down in the description below. Once again, huge shout out to FREEMOON for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.